Well, coffee is undoubtedly one of the world's most beloved superfoods. New research now suggesting that a jolt of Java can actually protect a person against heart disease, stroke, even type 2 diabetes. We're joined today by Dr. Chauncey Crandall. He's the director of the Palm Beach Clinic of Preventative Medicine and Cardiology and editor of the Heart Health Report, a monthly newsletter that helps hundreds of thousands of readers prevent and even reverse heart disease. Dr. Crandall, thank you so much, sir, for joining us.
Lydia, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'd love another cup of coffee at this point. I mean, I'm not feeling too, I have a little bit of a cough, cold. That's why my throat's a little bit like this. So I'm doing some tea with the honey. But it's been reported that caffeine can cause high blood pressure, increase your heart rate. But now we're hearing it could prevent type 2 diabetes. It can actually protect your heart. My mother drinks a lot of coffee, so this is great news.
Well, your mother will probably live a long life, and I drank a lot of coffee during medical school. So there has been a debate about this, and over the last couple of years, people have been studying the effects of coffee, and we know from a large study in Europe, over 500,000 people, in fact, that these people lived a longer life than those that did not drink coffee. So that's a very important point. But what we found was moderate coffee drinkers, 1 to 3 cups per day, had lower incidence of diabetes, lower incidence of stroke, lower incidence of heart disease and heart failure, and they lived a pretty good life. Coffee is a powerful stimulant, but it has other properties as well that we call antioxidants. And inside the coffee bean, these other properties probably give us a long life. It decreases inflammation, it decreases other messengers in the body that have a favorable outcome. So coffee is good. Coffee alone, black, espresso, but not coffee with added sugar or other products in it. It's straight up coffee. And also tea, Lydia, and chocolate have the same long-lasting effects for a long life on people.
Right. I mean, it has to be black coffee or maybe just very little milk, because you see people with the sugar and the whipped cream and this and I mean that you're negating the benefits, right? And then talk to me about how it also can prevent type 2 diabetes, which is on the rise, especially right here in the United States. Why is that?
Well, it really can do that. And part of that effect is that when you drink coffee, it increases your metabolic rate. So you are able to lose weight. It increases your heart rate a little bit in some people. So your metabolic output is higher. You consume calories, but it also must have some sort of effect on the pancreas to increase insulin levels so it can lower sugar and you can lose weight. So coffee should be part of everyone's diet, I believe, in moderation. And it is something I think that's enjoyable to be together with other people socially, even out at the coffee cafe.
And so how many cups are safe, and should you cut it off by noon so it doesn't disrupt your sleep?
Boy, Lydia, you have been reading. Yes, you want to have this early in the day. You don't want to have this at night. 2 to 3 cups of coffee are safe. But, you know, if we drink it late at night, it'll keep us up. And Lydia, and some people cannot tolerate coffee. I will tell you that. Their heart rate accelerates, their blood pressure goes up. So if you're one of those, you probably should stay away from that. But in general, most people will do well with 1 to 3 cups of coffee a day.
Real quick, doctor, before I let you go, what about decaffeinated coffee? Is that maybe a better route for people that can't handle the caffeine in regular coffee?
Well, studies have shown that you need the caffeine, so decaffeinated really doesn't work. It does have some small benefit, but I would stick with, you know, I have espresso every day. I love it, 2 to 3 cups of that. High test caffeine works best. Low test decaffeinated. If you could stay away from it, I would.
Dr. Crandall, thank you so much, sir, for joining us.
Thank you, Lydia.